Next we consider the ISLM model and international capital mobility. In the context of open economy. So first let us consider the national income accounting identity. So y is equal to C plus I plus G plus x minus m. Now C can be written as C bar plus small cy. I can be written as I bar minus br plus G bar plus x bar, then minus m bar minus my. Now C bar is the consistence level of consumption, small c is the MPC, that is marginal propensity to consume, I bar is the autonomous investment, R is the rate of interest, and we know that investment, the total investment is inversely related to rate of interest. So investment function is represented by this equation, and G is the government expenditure which can be assumed as autonomous, then X is the total export which is also autonomous, then import, total import is equal to M plus small my, where this small m represents the marginal propensity to import. Now C bar, we can write that C bar plus I bar plus G bar plus Cy minus Br plus X bar minus M bar minus My. Now C bar plus I bar plus G bar can be denoted by capital A bar. Then capital A bar plus G bar plus X bar minus M bar minus Br, then plus Cy minus My. Now we can write y minus Cy plus My is equal to A bar plus G bar plus X bar minus M bar. Now taking y common, we can write y is equal to A bar plus G bar plus X bar minus M bar upon 1 minus C plus M. Now this can be written as A bar plus G bar plus X bar minus M bar upon S plus M, where S is the marginal propensity to save. So C is the marginal propensity to consume, so 1 minus C is the marginal propensity to save, that is small s, that is denoted by small s. So total income is represented by this expression. Now this represents the IS curve equation for open economy. So this is the IS curve equation for the open economy. Next we consider the LM curve equation for the open economy, and for that we need to consider the money market equilibrium. So in money market, the total amount of money is, total money supply is denoted by MS, and P is the price level. So real balance of money is a function of rate of interest and Y. We know that. So this represents the LM curve equation for open economy. And then, so this is the first equation that we are considering. This is the second equation, and we consider another equation that is called the capital account schedule, which represents the capital account schedule, and it is represented by the equation KA is equal to KA bar. So KA stands for capital account. So it is equal to KA bar, autonomous amount of capital account, plus small k, then within bracket small r minus small r star, where small r is the real rate of interest in domestic economy or in the home country, or we can say this is home country, and R star is the internationally fixed rate of interest. So this is the international rate of interest prevailed, rate of interest in the international market, prevailed in the international market. Now if R is greater than R star, that is the domestic rate of interest is greater than the internationally fixed rate of interest. So if R is greater than R star, if the domestic rate of interest is greater than the internationally determined rate of interest, then there will be a net capital inflow to the home country. So if the home country offers a higher rate of interest as compared to the internationally determined rate of interest, then the investors from outside will come to the home country to invest, and therefore there will be a net capital inflow in the home country. Now if R is less than R star, then that means the internationally determined rate of interest is higher than the domestic rate of interest. So that means internationally the rate of interest which is being offered is higher than the domestic rate of interest. So therefore there will be a net capital flight, there will be a capital flight from the home currency, and then there will be a net capital outflow from the home country. So this means there will be a net capital outflow from the home country. So this is the third equation that we are considering. Now we consider the balance of payment schedule. Now we know that what is the BP, total amount of balance of payment. BP is equal to total trade balance, which is denoted by T, plus the total capital account. Now if BP, total amount of balance of payment, is 0, total balance of payment, the balance of payment is 0, then T plus KA is equal to 0, and we know that KA is equal to minus T. And here the official reserve transaction, that is ORT, is 0. We are assuming this, and that is why we are writing that BP is equal to the sum of the trade balance and the capital account. And trade balance is basically export minus import, that is the net export. So here we can write in place of T, X minus M plus KA. Now export, we know that export is autonomous, so is assumed to be autonomous. So X can be written as X bar. Then import, total amount of import is M plus small m by. So in place of M we can write minus M bar minus M by. And in place of KA we can write this. So we can write in place of K bar plus K times R minus R star. Now if the balance of payment is equal to 0, then LHS is equal to 0. So if BP is equal to 0, then in place of BP we can write 0 here on the left hand side. Now from here we can write MY, or we can write that, so by simplifying this we can write that X bar minus M bar minus MY plus KA bar minus KR minus KR star. Now by changing the sign we get